welcome back to Abundant Automation. We left in the middle of an unfinished iron outpost, or first unfinished iron outpost to be precise. And I was just about to set all of this up. So let's see what I want to do here. I'll probably need more green wire. That's a shame. It's a real shame. Nonetheless, so this is gonna be the input from all of these chests, is that correct? So you are 100, you're 200. Alright, so let's grab you and go back to iron unload and grab some copper real quick so that we can finish this up. Alright, stop please. Fortunately we don't have to travel too far to get to the nearest source of copper plate. So the holdup won't be so significant. But the good news is, once we're done with this, we'll have a very workable and our very own first iron outpost, and we can probably move up to a lot more smelting, or maybe upgrade our smelting. But I think I'll just go for the full 4 lanes first before doing anything else with it. So I guess that's also going to be the next thing we do, is upgrading our iron smelting, and then after that oil, of course. Because I want to get robots, I want construction robots, I want personal logistics, I want all of it. Alright. I was just about to say we could probably do with a ladder or two here. There's really not many places to put him, so we'll just not. Alright, so we connected all of these chests. There's obviously 2 missing here, so we're gonna have to sort that at some point. But that's okay. So we have all of the inputs here. How many chests do we have? So it would be 28 with 14 inserters on either side, 7 per wagon per side. But we're only doing 26 currently. So we're dividing the input, which we're gonna set up in a moment, by the negative number of... Yeah, I could do... Yeah, let's go with this. So we're dividing... Let me demonstrate this part of it real quick. So if I put in 100 steel plates here, the output of this... Does it need power to output anything? I think it might. But I wanted to put my steel plate in there. Oh, well be. Yeah, so the output is now the negative average of all of these things. And what we're going to do now is wire each... Oh god, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Let's... Oh god. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this before blueprints, but now we're doing it. So all of those, and all of those. Ah yes, the quiet dread of repetitive tasks. There we are. Now that's each smart inserter set up with the setup to look at this chest in the red network. And what we're going to do now is we're going to connect the output side of this with all of these inserters, so that each individual inserter now gets the negative average of all chests, the negative average content of all chests delivered to him on the green logistics input, and the content of his own chests on the red input. And it will just add the two up. So the only thing we'll need to do now is set this to be, I don't know if everything is gonna be good here. We'll try. Let's try with these. I'm actually not too certain. Not the hugest. The hugest pro with all the logistics stuff. The circuit stuff, I mean. Right, powering all of this up. Let's also give it some actual power. Do we have something to defend this whole position with? We don't actually. So it would be prudent to keep an eye on all that. Right, so you aren't working at all currently. What about you? You're taking way more than is good for you. Right, what about anything? Oh, wait. Of course, the wagon's standing here. Let's move you out of the way. Alright, let's try again, because obviously now it's not working at all. So let's do... that could be working. We'll only know once we get to the last one. Yeah, there you go. So these will now always load up equally. All chests will always have the same amount of iron ore in them, guaranteeing minimal load times. So the last thing that we'll do is we're going to set up a smart train line for this. There you go, and for that we're going to pump these up to 200 even. I'm going to read this line from the user interface. So this is, as you may notice, not part of the vanilla UI. This is Smart Trains. What Smart Trains allows you to do, it allows you to save train schedules as lines, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. So we're going to save this as line number iron 1, number iron 1. And then we're going to set some rules for this line. We're going to say, alright, you're going to go to station iron unload and you're going to leave the station when you're empty. And if for some reason you're not being emptied, you'll wait there forever. And you're going to do the same at iron 1, except you're going to leave when you're full. And you're going to wait there forever. We'll be saving this. And what we're seeing here now is that this mod is now taking control of the train schedule. It now set this waiting time to an absurdly high number, which is, for all intents and purposes, equal to infinity. And now we can start this thing. Now we're still at iron 1, but once this is full, it should leave. Yeah, there we go. Now we can have a look at the next cool thing, which comes with the trains mod, with the, what's it called? The FAT controller. We can now remote control this train, or just have a look at it, and realize that we didn't actually power this thing. So we are just gonna direct you back here so that we can have a little lift. Also gonna change this to, well, I don't know, maybe exclamation. Let's do hashtag on1. Now this is supposed to leave almost immediately. I think the first check is performed 4 seconds after arriving. We're gonna need to come back here pretty soon, because we still need to do the signaling along this line. We also still need to put up defensive structures here. Let's get to work on crafting these. But what's even more important is I want to... Well, that's actually not so important, thinking about it. What do we need for this? Bunch of iron plates. But yeah, let's do something about this. We can just tie in a second line here. Make this the line that comes from over there. And then we can have you to come down here and across and tie into this line. Now there we go. That's pretty much a compressed yellow belt. And then some. Alright. Now let's grab some stuff here. Now this is a really nice thing about these management mods, is you can just take a sneak peek, have a look at how much stuff is at your outposts. It's a little bit cheaty, but I don't mind. Right. Now, a good thing would be getting more furnaces so that we can actually use all these new riches. And we did also want with our magic wands, we want more guns. So let's grab these. It should probably be enough. Let's also grab some additional bricks for some walls up there. Amassing quite a production queue there. Alright, and then some ammunition. And we should be good to go back up there. And give me all of it. Yeah, we seem to be running out of stuff to research here. Ah, there we go. Did our train leave already? Of course it did. So it just arrived up here. All these trains will be unloaded. And once we are at I think we only have inserter stack size bonus 2 right now, which means 3 items can be moved at a time. Once this thing's full, gonna leave it station and come down to us, where it can pick us up very nicely. Alright, we have enough guns, we have enough ammunition, so let's go up there and defend our territory from the evil red ones. But let's first wait until all this is unloaded. Now a lot of this is just gonna be stacking up in the near future. So this is why I set the train line to wait forever at this station. Yeah, it's mainly just so that we save on fuel. I'm gonna stop you here for a moment. Yeah, I think I'll just put in 3 defensive outposts around the outskirts of this thing. I'm gonna do the walls too in a second. It's probably not necessary to have one back here, because honestly, where are they gonna come from? But you know what? There is no but. Let's not have one there. Let's instead have another one up here. So that's you, and you're gonna need a couple guns to insert into. And where are there engines in there? I do not know, probably because I clicked on them like a fool. Let's make our turrets nice and comfortably safe by surrounding them in walls. Because the higher the walls, the higher the safety, right? Damn it. There you go. Looks decently well defended. We have our nice little supply station up there. So let's get this thing back on track and back rolling towards our base. Now we will come back here once we have substations, so we can put in the remaining two chests and inserters, and then we'll also take a blueprint of this and make it the the blueprint for all of our new stations from that point. All right. So we're looking pretty good currently. Which leads me to the belief that we'll be building more furnaces pretty damn soon. So we'll what'll probably end up happening is that we'll put the steel feeding furnace, so the one that's over here right now, we'll put it here just for efficiency's sake, and then we'll tie these two directly into the iron bus and keep this line just running as it is right now. I don't see any real reason to change that. Also, we don't want you in our immediate inventory. Alright. But sadly, our time for this episode has come to an end. So as always, I thank you a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have been Disgrind, and I shall see you soon.